But did you know babies are eating too much sugar too? Here with us with some smart sugar swaps for babies, registered dietitian and mom of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She knows what she's talking about. Katie Ferraro. Katie, good morning. Happy holidays to you.
You too.
Hi, babies.
You know that the average kid eats about 19 teaspoons of sugar a day. So if you think about that, a teaspoon is like a packet of sugar.
Okay.
So like, would you go to Starbucks and open 19 packets of sugar and pour it on your kid's food? Probably not, but that's how much sugar kids are eating. And we know that babies are eating too much sugar too. So I have 3 tips for you guys today to help you swap out sugar, because kids need carbohydrate, which is energy,
right?
But we want to get it from the right
The
places.
right sugar. I was just having a conversation with my family about this too, because it feels like it's hidden.
It is, certainly.
Everywhere.
So my first tip is to become a sugar sleuth, and that means to read your labels. A lot of parents think if there's honey in it, or most people know high fructose corn syrup is not good for you,
right?
But there's lots of other names for sugar that are not appropriate for babies. Honey as well. We never want to feed honey to babies under 1, but even if that's quote unquote natural, it's still an added sugar.
Okay.
So my recommendation is when you look at the ingredient list, look closely. If it ends in OSE, it's generally a sugar. So sucrose, fructose, high fructose corn syrup, we want to stay away from those. And again, reading the labels is one of the good ways to do it, because you'd be surprised. You think, oh, this is a baby food, it's fine for babies to have.
Yeah.
It's organic, but that doesn't mean it has organic sugar in it.
Before you get to the second tip, when we talk about the sugar and the sugar and the sugar and the sugar, why do we not want these kids to have sugar?
That's a great question. The reason why we don't want children to have sugar is, first of all, we don't want them to develop a big affinity for sweetness, where they can't taste the food, they just taste the sugar.
Okay.
But secondly, when we add sugar, especially starting in young children's diet, it increases the risk for overweight and obesity, for diabetes, and then also for dental caries, which are cavities.
Okay, all right. So what's our second tip?
All right, so the second tip is to look for natural sources of sugar, because sugar means carbohydrate, and babies need, relative to their body weight, a lot of carbohydrate to help fuel their growth, but we want to get it from natural sources. So today I brought what the babies are eating is 3 different types of sugar that's really great for babies. The first one is sweet potato. It's a really concentrated source of carbohydrate.
Oh, yes.
Really wonderful for children for lots of reasons with the vitamins, etc. But the carbs in there are going to be good to keep them full and fuel them throughout the day. The second one is cut fruit. So fruit is a wonderful source of fructose. That's naturally occurring sugar.
Right.
And I sometimes work with parents who say, oh, but I don't want to give my baby fruit because then they'll never eat vegetables. And I want you guys to know that that's not true. There's no data to support that. We offer our kids fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
And then also, this is plain full fat yogurt. We don't want to give reduced fat dairy products to kids under 2, but also those yogurt products for kids,
yes,
they're ridiculous. The first ingredient oftentimes is sugar. There's more sugar in some kids' yogurts than there's actual yogurt.
Yes.
My tip is to buy plain, full fat, regular whole milk yogurt.
Okay.
Your kids you might not like the taste of it, but kids actually love it, and add real fruit to it.
Katie, I tell you, there is a difference in my 3 children and what they ate, because as the kids go on, it becomes harder to manage with them.
Exactly.
But like my first one, really, because he didn't have a lot of sugar growing up, he doesn't, like, he'll turn a cookie easily away and say, Mom, I'm good.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want it. Where my other kids crave it.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things too, is if that's all the kids are seeing are high sugar foods and they never know real whole intact
foods.
Exactly. Then how are they, we always say the kids don't drive themselves through the drive-thru at McDonald's, right?
Right.
A lot of times it's on us as the parents.
Okay,
So
and what's your last
tip is to eat your fruit, not drink it. The American Academy of Pediatrics actually revised their guidelines recently, saying no fruit juice for children under a year. A lot of parents come into parenthood thinking, oh, my kid needs to drink juice. They don't. And even for 1 to 3-year-olds, no more than 4 ounces.
Okay.
So 4 ounces is a half a cup.
Is a half a cup.
Think of like a typical juice box, like from Costco.
Yeah.
That's almost 7 ounces. In 1 juice box is more than the kid should have all day.
All day?
Exactly.
Moms
so
and dads,
eat
did
your
you hear
fruit,
that?
don't drink it, and that's a good tip for parents
That's
too.
good for us too.
Yes.
FOX5SanDiego.com. You click the little seat on tab if you want to get more little tips. Raul, can I show you the cutest thing of the whole entire day? Not only are these faces that are like smushing the yogurt. Alan, go down a little bit. I mean, honestly, I want to crawl under that table and just munch on those legs.
Adorable. Adorable. Love those guys. Thank you, Shelly, for coming up on Fox 5. Perhaps